Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sally and today I've got the update on my project 10 uses. Again, this is a project that I've missed updating you on, but I have made some steady progress on it, but I haven't been adding products to the list while I haven't been updating it, so they're still at the same products that the last time I updated it with you. So if I go through the ones that I've made progress on, and I've completed some of them finally. So the first one that I've managed to complete, which was one that had been in here for ages and ages, which was the little number 7 eyeshadow in the shade Island Sea, which was this colour here. Now it looks weird because I've chopped some out, but I actually mixed it with another shadow to create this beautiful blue, which I really enjoyed using, and it's a much nicer colour on me than that pale blue colour. So again, with a lot of products, these paler colours do not work with my skin tone. So I have no idea what my skin tone is, but this one doesn't work. But this one looks lovely. So I've used this the 10 times and I'm going to carry on using it occasionally. It's in one of my palettes that's near to hand and I do like it. So it will get the odd use in between. Then I had this little blush from AOA. It's in the shade Delight and it was lovely. I thoroughly enjoyed using it, really enjoyed it. I wanted a peach blush, so this filled the mark and it was cheap as chips, so really enjoyed it. Then I had a lipstick which I'd had in for a long time and hadn't managed to reach the target. So this was in the shade Erotic and I finally got there. It's very, very matte. And I think that's what the problem was. I didn't like the finish of it, but the colour was nice and it did grow on me. As I've used it, I liked it more and more. So when I started to use it, I didn't like it, but by the finish, I did. But I definitely think it's one that I will put into a project next year because it's quite old and it needs to be used up. Likewise with this lip gloss, again, I'm not a lover of lip gloss, and these particular ones don't have a doe foot. They have a stupid little brush, which I really don't like. And this is in the shade Whisper. So it was pleasant enough. I don't like the applicator, as I've mentioned. So I will put it in a project next year and try and use it up and get rid of it. But I'm glad I've used it the 10 times. So that's that one. And the last product that I managed to use the 10 times was the Hanging in Hawaii BH Cosmetics palette. And it was lovely. I thoroughly enjoyed using it. I didn't think I would because it's much more neutral palette than I normally like. But I did, and I didn't use these corally colours very much, but I used the pinks and I used the neutral colours and I did enjoy it, and I'd like to explore it some more, possibly next summer. But now I've moved on to some other colours, but I liked it and I did enjoy it, so that was that one. So they were the ones I actually managed to reach my goal. There are some other products that I didn't manage to reach my goal, but I'm going to class it and carry on and replace the products as if I did, because these two ones I'm almost there. This one, this little quad from Revolution, it's in Quartz Crush. I'm at 8 uses, so I'm going to replace it with something else. I will carry on and use the other 2 uses, but I'll get them done in the next 2 days. I will endeavour to do rosy pink looks and use both the uses in the next 2 days and get it finished and out. And then this next one, which is Odin's Eye, I've only got one more use on this one, and I will also use this in the next tomorrow and get this one done because I don't want them hanging around. They've been out long enough and I want them just used and put away, to be honest. They've been there for months and months and I don't want them anymore. I want to move on to other things, so I want to get those 2 uses on the Revolution, one on the Odin's Eye, and get them done. The other 2 products I've got a bit further to go, so I'm not going to replace these 2. I'm going to keep them in the project and keep going. The first one is this Collection Gorgeous Glow highlighter in, what's it called? Moondust. And it's a loose highlighter. It's really pretty. Let's put a test on the back of my hand if I can. It's got like a pink shift on it. I don't know if you can see the pink shift. It's really pretty. If it doesn't come out, I'll try and get a picture later on. But I really enjoy it. But I've only got 6 uses on it, so I want to use it some more. So I'm not going to replace this one. But I put it away for some reason without finishing the uses on it. So I need to keep it out and get that finished. And then the Colourpop gel eyeliner in Punch. I've only got 3 uses on it, and I don't like this very much. It's not as good as the Bobbi Brown or even the Tarte gel eyeliners. It really isn't a patch on those, and I think when I use it I'm always comparing it to the others, but I need to stop doing that and just get on and use the 10 times. I've done 3, so I've got 7 more to go, so I want to do that in the next month so this one can move out. So that's a goal for me, for these 2 to be used, reach the goal in the next month. I don't want to carry them through for another month. So the products I want to roll in to replace the ones that are done. So I've got a couple of eyeshadow palettes, and they're new ones as usual. I haven't, ones that I bought quite a long time ago and I haven't used. The first one is a BH Cosmetics one, because why wouldn't I have another new one I've not used? And it's the Golden Twilight one, and it's one of the little tiny ones with little tiny pans, and it just strikes me as autumnal, so I thought it would be perfect for this time of year. So I'd like to give that one a go, and 10 uses. I don't know which colours I'll use, but I thought it'd be nice to try. So that's that one. And then the other one I've got is the Natasha Denona, the mini star palette. I've never used it, I don't think. It's still in its box. No, absolutely brand new. Let's open it up. There we go. Brand new, never been used. So I think we'll give that one a go and see what that's like too. And it's got some golds in there, because I've got a gold in my Beauty A to Z that I need to get some serious use on. So that might be quite nice to do a neutral look with that. So that would be good. And then to go with that, I thought I'd bring in a neutral blush. Now this one I've not tried before. It's one from Shop Miss A, and the packaging is terrible. It's really hard for me to open. Whether it gets looser as I use it. It's got a pattern, pretty pattern on it, and it's in Malibu Glitz, but it doesn't say a shade name, I don't think. Does it? Oh yes it does, it's called Cinnamon. There you go, it's Cinnamon. So that one's for 10 uses. Quite pretty. I like to see just a bit of disturbance on the pattern there. And then I've got a brand new NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cabo, and it's still got its plastic wrapper on it. Should we take that off and then give it a swatch? Let's see if I can get that off. Ooh, that's very powdery pink. There we go. That's a swatch of it. That's very powdery pink. It's more like a blush than a lipstick. But it feels quite soft and comfortable. So maybe it's one of those that we layer and see what it looks like. So that's that one for 10 uses. Then I've got an eye pencil, a jumbo eye pencil in an olive green colour, which comes out quite gold, like an olive gold colour. So that's in the middle there. So I thought that would be quite good to have 10 uses of, because I think I've used it once or twice, but not consistently. And then the last product I've got the good old Revolution palette. Now I've taken a lot of the concealers and the colour correctors out, and I put them in little quads so I could use them easier than this palette, because I've cracked the lid, because I find these sorts of palettes really difficult to open. this is easier than it used to be. But what I want to do is, I'm coming to the end of my face powder, so I want to use this one 10 times, and also the highlighter 10 times, and the bronzer 10 times, and I just want to try those 3 and see what they're like. And if they're okay, then I will probably, like, definitely the face powder, because I'm almost finished it, but these 2 will reappear in projects next year probably. But the face powder I might continue to use because I'm running out of it. So that's my project for 10 uses, and the goal I've got for next time is I definitely want to use these 2 products and meet the goal on that. The others are just plod on and see how I get on. I think I've got a lot of other products to use, and I will definitely have at least a week out of wearing makeup, I think, not to put any pressure on myself as I come out of hospital. So yeah.